So, who do I want the Eagles to play in week one? Well, first of all, before we continue and start with the honorable mentions, make sure y'all subscribe to this one in particular, and hit the like button on your way in. So, we have 8 teams that we could possibly open up against. So, let's go through the honorable mentions. We have, you know what? Let's start with the LA Rams because they gave us the toughest time in the playoffs. They were a very good team with a very good pass rush. I like that verse guy a lot. Damn, I forgot that wide receiver's name. It escapes me. Not Puka, but damn, he was a rookie. I forgot his name, but anyways, the Rams would be an awesome opponent, but I'm not going to pick them for, my week one opponent because obviously there was teams and fan bases who have been talking a lot more than, Rams fans. And that dude that has been bothering me in my comments section early in the season last year was a no-show once they lost to the Eagles. So that's honorable mention number 1 out of the way. We got the Chicago Bears. No, I mean, they're an up-and-coming team. They're just trying to get their feet wet with the quarterback position, which they have been doing since they've become a franchise in the 1800s. Nah, I don't want to play the Bears, to start week 1. I don't want to have them have the honor and the privilege to see us raise our banner and have them watch. No way. Nah. I guess the next team that we're going to talk about is the Raiders. The Raiders, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I just don't know. They don't know what they want. They don't know whether they want to win or not. I mean, when it comes down to the Raiders, let's move on to the Broncos. Sorry if I'm not looking at you guys directly. I'm kind of looking at my laptop, trying to see who the opponents are that we could possibly face in week 1. The Broncos is the next one. It's a cute pick. It's a very cute pick. As far as YouTube goes, Aphiz, I know a couple of Broncos fans on here. Shout out to every Broncos fan. I can't name them all right now, Savage Sav and all of them. But it would be a cute pick, but they just made the playoffs last year. They're an up-and-coming team. I don't expect them to do much damage this year, but I do expect them to be in better contention for the AFC West, knowing that we demolished the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But no, I don't want the Broncos week 1. I want them sometime during the beginning or the middle of the season. The Giants, nah. I mean, this is definitely a nostalgic pick. Just to pick on Saquon. I could see why Roger Goodell would make this a week 1 matchup because, the whole Saquon thing that happened last year and 14 months ago, actually, when we acquired Saquon Barkley to come here. So I could see that. But at the end of the day, I don't think the Giants are going to be the week 1 opponent. The Dallas Cowboys are the next honorable mention. Now, they did just make a move yesterday for George Pickens. I don't care what y'all say. It's a good pick for Dallas. I mean, it's a good trade for Dallas. They did the good thing. They did a good thing by acquiring a talented wide receiver. Yeah, they did. They did. But he's a head case. I get all that. Eagles fans are probably going to be coming at me like, oh my God, well, why'd you say that? Where you hiding? Do you know anything about George Pickens? Yes, I do. I do watch him. I do watch him. I watched him over at Pittsburgh. Yes, I did. I saw the tantrums every game. Urinated Tree put out a video, and I thought that was hilarious. And he made some very valid points, of course. So, Dallas, overall, though, I would not want to see them. And here's the reason why. It's not because I'm afraid of them or anything. Please don't write that narrative on me. Please do not misinterpretate me. But it's for the simple fact that Dallas is not ready. They made one good move. It's not a great move, but it's a good move. They need to make more good moves or some great moves in order to be a championship contending team. I want to see a championship contending team week 1. And we got 2 teams remaining that are championship contenders. Unlike the Dallas Cowboys, who have never been a championship contender since 1996. And the very last honorable mention is the Detroit Lions. Detroit, with the woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'm talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown, whatever his name is, Amon-Ra Noodle St. Brown. He's been running his mouth, man. Just absolutely oh my God. Well, if the Eagles would have came to Detroit, we would have beat their ass, bro. I want them week 1. That's very encouraging, sir. You didn't win it all. But we do encourage the challenge. Now, I wouldn't mind if the Lions were the week 1 opponent. But that's just one person that's running their mouth. We have a whole bunch of people in Washington who I want to play week 1, who I want as the first opponent. Fans running their mouths. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Just running their mouths, man. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts didn't throw for 3,000 yards or 4,000 yards. Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. He's not even a top 20 quarterback. Yada, yada, yada. But he won his Super Bowl because of his defense. Oh my God, man. They just won't stop, man. I am so sick of them. How many times do we have to put a 50 burger on your ass? I hope we do it again. This time, I hope we go for 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I want a 100 burger on them. But that's not realistic. Let's go for another 50 burger. Because I'm tired of them bitches. I'm tired of the fucking cockroaches. They never go away, no matter how hard you squash them. If you squash them, their head's going to grow back, and they're going to turn into another cockroach. They just keep reforming, rebirthing, and annoying you over and over and over again with stupid conspiracy theories that just because Jalen Hurts didn't throw for 4,000 yards, he's not a good quarterback. He won Super Bowl MVP. Saquon didn't do shit in that Super Bowl. Well, he had some moments, but we didn't need him. That's really what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say to you Redskins fans, you cockroach fans, you bitches that are constantly complaining, I hope we get y'all week 1. I hope you get to watch us put up the banner. I hope. When we beat you guys, it felt so good 4 months ago. It felt so fucking good nearly 4 months ago. to see Awesomeness just cry her soul out. Talking about after the Super Bowl, we're going to have a Super Bowl hangover. It felt good watching PSN. Just be like, all right, on to the next season, and Big Simple as well. All these Redskins fans, well, besides those two who haven't been talking shit, they've actually been very quiet and very, humble. All of these bitches have been talking and talking and talking. I can't wait for that karma to come back. All we've been doing is just enjoying our championships. I'm just looking at my freaking championship gear right now. It's splendid. But that's all I got for this video. Who do y'all want week 1? Who has been talking the most shit? Who you just want to see karma fall on? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Fuck Washington. When Awesomeness thinks she's sniffing the trophy.
Girl, what the fuck?